Hey, welcome back. This is Sound Signals. I'm your host, Summer, where we help everyday people become their own bank. And the key to all of this is to pass the knowledge along. All right, so let's get right into it. First up, we have gold. So gold, like I said, broke out of this beautiful bull flag to me. Some people call it a falling wedge as well. However, we're just going to stick to the bull flag. So what we want to see, let's get in a little closer. See what we're really looking at. So we want to see is this breakout here. We want to see this breakout, which we got here. We want to see a retest of this area, which it is hidden very nicely. And then I'll go down to the 4-hour time frame to show you what I'm really looking at in detail. Because here you can't really see. Sometimes what happens is if we enter on the daily, that's a very more conservative, and I sometimes normally late entry. Depends on how you enter. But so what I do is I normally enter on the 4-hour, and then I'll show you why. And then we're just looking for this breakout. So once we have our confirmation here, which I'll show you, which we do, and then we're waiting for that to hit our target up here. Okay. So let me show you on the 4-hour time frame. All right, so there we have it. So you can see it hit our fib area very nicely the first time. We wanted an entry over here with bullish engulf. The bullish engulf is just, I'll show you. Oops. It's just so this red candle is smaller than this big green candle. And so this candle here, this green one, is eating, you could say, or is it's just it's engulfing it, like a fire engulfs, the woods or or wood or oh wow, that was so that's how you want to think about it. So this big candle just engulfed this smaller candle. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say a bullish engulf. And it's the same for a bearish engulf. Here you can see this smaller green candle here and this larger red candle engulfed this candle. So if you just type that up, you'll see lots of examples just like this, and you'll see them constantly on the charts. And that's just the way I trade for confirmations. Okay. So now that's out the way, you know what an engulf, when I explain what I mean, what an engulf is. Okay. So like we said, we got this breakout here. Beautiful. Now it has already made one engulf, right? Look at it. It's held support here. It's in the area that we want it to buy at. Okay. Matter of fact, you can see that there's another engulf here. Okay, so we have 1, 2. And actually, if you trade on MetaTrader 4, you can actually see that this actually looks like a double bottom, which is perfect because that's a reversal pattern. So that's good for us, right? Anyways, and now we're just waiting we're just waiting for volume to pick up and really get the momentum to the upside. Like we said, we have a great risk to reward. I'll show you that here on my trading view. So really quick. So this is basically our entry here. I believe the lowest I got in at, let me check it really quick. The lowest I've got was 1808. Yeah. So I wanted to get into that 1805, but I had missed it. but it's okay. So now this is what we have. So it's basically even. There's not much going on right now, but eventually, what's going to happen? Perhaps we don't know. Um, I'm to the upside. It could fall down, like I said, but this is a great risk to reward. And even if I said breakout confirmed, I'm bullish on gold. Risk to reward is great. A break below 1800 will invalidate idea, and a double top confirmed. So remember, we were saying that some people are saying, "Oh, this is a double top here." It's even hitting this 200 MMA here. Perfectly hit. So, like I said, some people are gonna say this is a double top. Only reason why I don't say that is because you see how this candle here engulfed this one. So this bearish engulf, there's no bearish engulf over here. And that's what I was trying to explain in my last video if you didn't quite understand. Um, Now you can see that now that a couple of days have went by, now you can see that much clearly. Um, this is why I don't say that this is a double top. For me, a double top is when we have two bearish engulfs here. So if we had these two patterns right here, this engulf, this green and this red, the same here. Like I said, if it came all the way down here, then I'm like, okay, wow, we're in some type of double top. You know, I have to change my analysis or don't trade at all. But so furthermore, you can see it's holding support very nicely. Honestly, every time it comes down, I'm entering. So I have quite a few entries here. And yeah, that's gold. So if you have TradingView, that's my name on TradingView there. FX Ramsey. Okay. So next I want to go over so Bitcoin. All right. So the last time we had Bitcoin, let me just show you. So we weren't right here. I marked it here, this little purple. So this is where we were last time. Okay. Um, you can see that it just went a little higher, which is okay. We just move our fib up to there. Okay. So now that we know where we're at, let me delete that. And I even kept this because I didn't want to move it, so you guys to know that I'm very transparent. This is what we're doing. So now we can move that up. All right. So now, for me, like I said, my perfect entry normally is here, 30. I want to see it in that golden ratio for me, 61.8. However, for me, when it comes to bull flags or anything of that sort, my prime zones are here. So you can see I have this this alert here in the middle, because to me those are the prime reversal zones, zones that I like to enter at. If I do get in here, it's because I'm fairly confident at the 38, and I just have to see how price reacts to this level. Remember, like how we did on gold, we waited. We wanted to get in lower, but price was just holding support very well. And that's what we're looking for again, right? So yes, I have it, down here, but I'm really looking between this area here. So between the 38 and 61, like I said last time, we just have to move it a little higher because of price pushed up higher, which is okay. And so now all we're doing is waiting for this zone, this area, this whole area here, waiting for this to show us some type of confirmation. Okay. So that's what we have on gold. Everything's still the same. Let's fix that. If we were to get in, even on our low or our highest entry, which which is not the one we want. We want a lower entry. It's still a good risk to reward, because what normally happens is price won't push down this far. Okay, it's very rare that it does, but normally price won't push down this far. That's why we want our risk to reward. We want it at least around here. Okay, so you see how our risk to rewards changed. It's still good, but this is still a 2-to-1. This is still a 2-to-1. So that's still a great trade. However, that's not ideal for me. I like a little bit more. Okay, 3, almost 4-to-1. But this is still about almost over 1,000 pips here. Oh, I'm sorry, not even over 1,000 pips. Or yes, almost over. It's like 963 pips to be exact. But anyways, so this is it's still the same goal. You can see how price is starting to push down beautifully. You see that? Price is starting to push down. It's actually very close to our bull flag level here, our first one. And that's really what we want to see. I mean, you can see the beautiful flag there, this pole, the flag formation is coming in, and then push up higher. And like I said, this is what we wanted to see. We want to see that breakout, come back down. Perfect. Okay. Next, let's check out Ethereum. So Ethereum. So I was actually in this trade, which is why I didn't delete it. And you might say, well, how did you know it might, fall down or come down? Sorry, my computer's lagging. Like I said, it was this, you can start to, once you've been trading long enough, you can start to tell, or you can start to see that that the trend is absolutely about to end. Okay. Honestly, if you look at this, this is unheard of. Like all these blue candles right here, it was honestly, it was bound to fall. Okay, when it was going to fall, we have no idea. But I'm not just going to get in here because I know, oh, this is pushing it way too high. Let me just get in here. No, you wait. I've waited. I waited until I seen some type of engulf, right? And so I was like, okay, I see this engulf. I see this engulf here, this bearish engulf now, because my candles are not red and green anymore. For some reason, I like gold, red, and green. I don't know why. But anyways, so I seen this engulf, and so what happens is normally you have to think that these two candles here, it's on a lower time frame. This is a trend, right? Like say on the 15-minute, on the 30, this is a trend, okay? All right. So now that you know this is a trend, I knew, well, from past experience, doesn't mean it equals future, but normally I told you it rhymes. This broke down. So if you see this black line that I have here, basically it should be a little higher, honestly. It should be about right there. Why? Because this tells me here that price closed lower and made a lower low. Okay. It's hard to tell here, but this price made lower low. So guess what? When price makes a lower low, now we're looking for a lower high. Okay. All right. So now that we're looking for a lower high, all I'm waiting for is a bearish engulf. And look what we have. I mean, my entry was spot on, right? That's $170, which it actually wasn't $170 because it hasn't hit my target. But when it got close enough, I actually was asleep when this happened. And I knew it most likely go down here. If I waited a little longer, I mean, yeah, price will definitely come down. But I don't like to go against the trend. So this is called a counter trade. And yeah, so I don't like to go against it because you're countering the trend. And I normally don't like to do that. So that's why I got out, like seriously, like right here. Like I think it was like when I woke up, I said, "Oh, price went down to like 24.40 or something." And I was like, because I have it at 24.30, and so I'm off like 10 pips, right? Well, for Ethereum, that's like 100, but I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Let me just take it and run, right? Okay, so. And that's why I entered on the lowest loss side. I entered at 0.1. Why? Because I don't like to, I really don't like counter trend. To me, when I counter trend, that's me being greedy. Okay. So that's why I'm like, okay, if I'm going to be greedy, let me at least be greedy on the very lowest lot size. But besides the point, let's delete that. So now you know that I was in this trade. And you see prices starting to fall beautifully too. Honestly, if you truly believe this will continue, which I do, um, I would, my prime zone for this trade here, I would look for price right here, 22.95. 22.95 is where I would like to get in. Okay. But before I get into that, let's just say what happened. Okay. So like we said, this thing exploded. Look at all these blue candles. I mean, remember we were expecting price to fall here. Remember, that's why we're just patient. But we're expecting price to come down here to look something like this, or a little bit like this, a little higher, right? It didn't happen, right? So now that it didn't happen, it's okay. Because look, let me show you before I do that. Because look, we remember I said about double bottoms, or W here. For some reason, it likes to. I'll show you. Remember I said for some reason it likes to shoot out past, make it a higher high, right? Making a higher high here because it's higher than this high. So this is a lower high here, right? And this is a higher high. So it just made a higher high. Okay. And then I said price likes to come back here. Look, you can see I still have it. This is why I keep it. So you guys to show you that I'm not changing my charts around trying to fit my scenario or my analysis. No. Okay. So I said price likes to come, so it likes to make a higher high, which it did. And then it likes to come down and then break out. Okay. To complete that double bottom W formation. Okay. So you can see here, I had it here coming. Now we're just waiting for it to come back saying, hey, I miss you in that area. So let's make a new one. So now that we have the breakout higher than this high here, okay. So now we're looking for that. I told you that 38, for me it's 38 when it comes to well, it's normally here. I think you see my alert there. Okay. We'll just keep it here. Then we're gonna wait for that. Okay. I'll even put let's see. Well, I don't want to put my long position yet, only because I haven't entered yet. So once I enter, I'll definitely show you guys where I entered at and go from there. But now this is the game plan. So now that this is off, right? This is out of the picture. Why? Because price, if price comes all the way down here, which price can come down here. But to me, it's really invalidated. It doesn't work out anymore. To me, it's like a whole new game plan, basically. Okay, so that's why I wouldn't mess with it like that. So we keep it where it is. Now we're just gonna move this to our new zone, basically our new support zone, and it's gonna be right about here. Okay, and then we're just gonna stretch this out, and basically that's what we want to see right there, somewhere in this zone. Um, it can come a little lower, which is fine, but I mean, to me, that'll be even perfect. You know, match up with this with our MAs here. But over time, these MAs, these MAs will start to, come up. So now you'll see something like this. Okay. So, and then you really like price to bounce off here. And I'll show you why, because um, I'll show you on gold. Because gold, you can see on the 1 hour, see how price is starting to bounce off here. So right now, price, I mean, we're still in the same area, 1809. Okay. So price is starting to bounce off here. And that's what we want to see. We want price to bounce off here. Basically, that's what we want to see on Ethereum. We want price to bounce off here. Because once these start to, over time, these MAs will start to go like this. Okay. That just comes with practice and screen time. But anyway, so this is a new, still the same plan. Honestly, the plan has not changed for any of them. Besides maybe the prices being a little higher because price pushed up higher. So we're just following the trend. Hey, price wants to push up higher, fine with me. I'm just waiting for to turn around, get in with a nice support level, and get right back in. Okay, I mean get right back up. You know, get in and hit our target. All right, and that's the same for everything. You see it on gold here. Show you on the 4 hour. There it is. See the breakout coming in, coming down. We wanna hold this support. We start breaking the support, you know, our trades, they're gonna hit our stop loss, we're out. It's not gonna hit all of our stop losses, most of them. And then once we're up here, we're gonna move our stop loss again. Okay. Same for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we're waiting for that beautiful, beautiful flag here. As you can see how this was a death cross here. And then now what's going to happen with this MA, it's going to start to fall. And then this one's going to start to come up. And now we have our golden cross. Okay. So that's it for me. Just a quick update on all of them. I know I'm trying to make these videos much shorter, but I want to give you as much value as possible. Because I know some of you will probably be new and have no idea what I'm talking about. And if there's terms that you can look up, and Google's great. And when you type in, if you don't know something, just type it in. What's a bullish engulf? Boom, 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 you know, and it'll show you, it has so many examples. What's a double top? What's a trend analysis? What, you know, stuff like that, those terms. When it comes to trading, you want to know what's an MA, what's the value, what is all that? When I say that, you know, if you don't know, just look it up. But of course, eventually, on my course, I would definitely talk about this. And once again, yeah, check me out on TradingView. I say my reputation is low because I've been banned twice. Ideas are spot on. They really are. You see the red here is the banned trades. I mean the banned ideas here. But honestly, they're really good. Only because the first one I had said I had entered. You see my Instagram. This is an old Instagram. It was a previous one. Our new one is FX. So please don't get it confused. But I mean, I can show you on each one. You know, went down, easy. That's gold. For Bitcoin. This was, man, this is back in February. So you can just imagine how this thing exploded. Yeah, there you go. um, and it just keeps going too. Look at that. Anyway, so I was banned for that, I think. Was it? Yeah, I mean, these trades, there you go, happen again. So yeah, they really are spot on. It's just I even go short. Of course I go short. Oh, there you go, fall. But yeah, so the new one I have is just because I seen a lot of people that were bearish because they keep talking about a double top, and I'm like, okay, you know what? And that's when usually when I come out and I like go against the grain, and go against the crowd, and I'm like, I don't see a double top. I mean, that's how you trade. Yeah, of course, go ahead. But yeah, so check me out there. But that's it for me, really. Just quick update. So, like I said, if you're new to the channel, if you like what you see, definitely subscribe and give it a like. If you want to see similar content like this, or you want me to check out a trade idea on a certain pair, I will definitely do that. And once again, the whole thing about sound signals is to pass the knowledge along. Pass the knowledge along. Sorry, excuse me. So we want to pass the knowledge along, and really we want to give the people. We want to, take back your interest. Okay, meaning on when you have a bank account, they only give you what, a 0.01%, interest, and you get like a penny for your savings or whatever your account may be. Yeah, we're making our own interest over here. So that's what I mean. Take back control of your interest, and also your interest as well. It's a double meaning. Things that you want to do. Okay, so it's all about you, and the only way we can all succeed is if we all share the knowledge and pass it along. And that's what I'm trying to do here at the Sound Signals. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and make sure you give it a thumbs up. Bye.